Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to what is perhaps one of the most unique gaming experiences I have had in a very, very long time. This is called Dave the Diver. Now, what is this game about? Well, I wish there was a clean way to answer that question, but there is not, and anyone who has seen this game before knows exactly what I'm talking about. It starts off simple enough. We dive, we catch fish, and we sell them at a sushi restaurant. However, as you play, you will find that this game is going to evolve, adding on new layers of content, minigames, objectives, and complexity at just the right pace to keep you sucked in for a long, long time. And all of a sudden, you look back after several hours of play and you think, holy crud, this game is not even remotely what I thought it was going to be when I first started out. It has grown so much in this huge adventure with so much to do. This is absolutely fascinating, and I'm not the only one who thinks this. If you take a look at the Steam reviews, the time I'm recording this, there's about 41,000 reviews. 99% of them are positive, and over 1 million copies were sold within 10 days. All of this points to a smash success, or a splash, perhaps. This game came completely out of left field, and it's so unassuming, and yet I would not be surprised if this ends up being reviewed as one of the best indie games of 2023. It will almost certainly be nominated for several Steam awards later on this year, and I think it absolutely deserves it. Now, I'm well aware that I'm probably building up the hype so much for this game that this video can't possibly do it justice, and I apologize about that, but I'll do my best. If, however, this video does catch your interest, I highly recommend you pick this game up and play it for about 1, maybe 2 hours. Don't just play it for 5 to 10 minutes and think you know what this game is all about. I promise you, you do not. But if you let yourself get sucked in a bit, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Welcome to the Big Blue Hole. Now, this starts out with Dave getting a phone call from an old acquaintance named Cobra, who discovers this place. And he's offering Dave the best sushi of his life, so of course Dave is on his way. However, once he arrives, he finds out that the plan is a little bit different. Cobra wants to use Dave's skills as a diver to catch some of the many, many strange species of fish in the lagoon. Normally that would not live together in the same habitat. The ecology here is very bizarre. And using these completely unorthodox ingredients, we can hand them off to another acquaintance named Boncho, who is an absolute genius when it comes to sushi and can take just about anything and make it into something mouth-watering. That's the starting premise. Let me go ahead and just jump into a dive, and I'll try to show you how this works. And in we go. All right. Now, already you can see that the art style is absolutely beautiful. It's an interesting blend between 2D and 3D animation. But as we swim around, there's a load of fish. Now, I can use a harpoon to try and snag some of these fish, and I'll be able to take these back to the water tank and use them for sushi later on. There are a lot of fish down here. Very small ones toward the surface, much larger and more interesting ones the deeper you go. Beyond the fish, there's also lots of different resources strewn about the ocean floor, which we will make use of. We will be able to find weapons, which is a whole new aspect of the game that gets added in at some point. We'll worry about that later. For now, I'm just looking for stuff to catch. Yeah, here we go. Starting to find some slightly bigger fish down here, some triggerfish and stuff. If we go a bit deeper, we'll find things that are a bit more aggressive, like let's say a lionfish over here. Go ahead and skewer a few of these. Some fish are big enough that they put up a fight, and you have to harpoon them several times in order to grab them, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Oh, that's a good example. A shark. Hi, shark. I'll go ahead and try to harpoon this. Look, it doesn't work. That's where you pull out your rifle, for example, and just shoot it. Maybe once, twice, 3 times. I don't know. Something along those lines. And yes, I absolutely can eat the shark. That is something we can use for some really good delicacies. Don't overthink it. It's delicious. What does that sound? That's strange. Well, it so happens I have a small side quest right now to find a baby humpback whale. Yep, it must be around here somewhere. Let's pick up an oxygen tank real quick, get ourselves properly topped off, look for some other special equipment, anything useful. Oh, sure, we find one of these little underwater scooters I can use to speed me up. That's helpful. Oh, what's this? A bunch of rocks. The crying sound comes from behind this. This is a minigame that was introduced to me very recently where we can actually try to use some force to release some big rocks or stakes from said rocks. So there we go. That opens up a cave. Oh, there's a little baby humpback whale. Aw, it's scared. I should go and comfort it? Okay, how do I do that? Apparently I get up close to it and, oh wow, okay. I can start petting it. This is something that has not been introduced into the game before. This is completely new. Don't worry, little humpback whale baby, you're so cute. Dave will take good care of you. Aw, it trusts me now. Okay, we lead it to a brighter area. Maybe its mom will come find it. So now I'm protecting the baby whale. Oh good, this just became an escort quest. This has never happened in the game before. And I've been playing for 8 hours, so I've never seen this. Interesting. Yeah, barracuda. That's fine, I can take care of those. They'll never get my baby whale. And yoink, just reel you in using my poisoned harpoon, and boom. Oh, you wanna come get me too? No, sir. Oh, great, a whole school of lionfish. Oh, great, these things are gonna chase me down for sure. That's fine, I can clear them out. They're kind of weak. There we go, little baby whale. Got those all cleared out. Follow me. I'm kind of loaded down with a little bit too much weight right now, but that's probably fine. Well, I say that, and now there's a shark. We've dealt with a shark before. I can get another one. Hang on, pull out the gun, and pew. And pew. And pew. There we go. Fighting a shark would usually be a much scarier endeavor, but I've been playing this long enough that I have quite a few weapon upgrades, which makes it a little bit easier. Well, not that easy. You can't just throw 4 sharks at me like that. That's absolutely cheating. Oh, but hey, Mama's here. All right, the day is saved. Look, by the way, at how seamlessly the 2D and 3D animation styles are joined together. Absolutely beautiful. Aw, happy little baby whale. This is not at all how the normal game works. It's just, they just threw a curveball at me, and I happened to catch it on camera. Well, getting back up to the surface, we can go ahead and review everything that I caught so far. So quite a few little things, including quite a few servings of lionfish and shark. That'll all be great. And I was about to say, let's go ahead and jump in for a regular dive this time, but now Cobra has something new to throw at me. He wants us to hunt for tuna. And apparently that's going to require a different method than usual. Oh goody! So now the game is throwing another new thing at me that I've never done before. Good lord, I don't know if it's even possible to record a single normal day in this game. It's fine though, I really want to learn how to catch tuna. Oh, there they go. Okay, they're speedy boys. Apparently what I'm supposed to do is set a trap for them using the steel net that I had earlier. All right, let's see if one gets caught. Sure enough, it does. Okay, and then we can, try not to get hit by these things. We can use a drone to come and pick it up. Oh, okay. So that's how I catch tuna. Well, that's literally as much tuna as I'm able to carry. Holy crud. All right, let's just try to get up over here. Don't worry, there's a lot more to see than just that. That just happened to be, something new and kind of close to the surface. Wait until you dive down deep into the ocean where the scary things live. But I will say that was a tremendous amount of extra food. Loads of tuna that I will be able to make use of. So much. Holy crud. So now that evening is here, we're going to head back over to Bancho Sushi, and this is going to be the second part of the game that you're introduced to very early on, though what you're going to see is something that's progressed a little bit. Welcome to Bancho Sushi, where I take everything I caught fresh that day and serve it up for our hungry, hungry guests. And there are a lot of different ingredients that you can discover, and I'm nowhere near done, for the record. There's just that much available in the game, so you can imagine our menu can get kind of extensive. Speaking of which, we need to decide what we're going to actually serve our customers today, and there are a lot of different fish that we can choose from. For example, I could serve some moray eel in a sushi form. It would be worth 50 gold per portion and only 25 satisfaction from our guests. Here's the crazy thing though, this is only level 1 moray eel sushi. If I were to enhance this, we could spend extra portions, give it over to our buddy Bancho, and he would experiment, and thus make it worth more for the rest of the game. So lose 3 portions, but eel gets even better, and then you can level it up again and again and again. So for example, our white leg shrimp has actually been leveled up all the way to level 5. It would take 15 portions to upgrade it again, but you can see how much extra value you get, and that means every white leg shrimp for the rest of the game is just that much more valuable. You should pretty much always be enhancing if you have the opportunity. I'll go ahead and do that now with some seahorse skewers, for example. And yeah, you sometimes get little cutscenes like this. I don't think I've actually seen this one before. Oh, that's actually great. Okay. Anyway, the point is, Bancho is awesome, and we love him. Anyway, let's go ahead and add some of these skewers onto the menu now that they're worth a little bit more, and we can have several different menu slots. Remember, though, that whatever you do not sell gets discarded at the end of the day. So you're trying to estimate how many guests you think you're going to have that day, and not go too far over, otherwise you're just wasting a lot of food. Now, in addition to all the regular fish turned into simple sushi, you can also research some different recipes. In this case, tuna rice bowls and poke bowls and so on. All things we can get. I've actually researched a few already. If we take a look at, let's say, steamed wolf eel, or some tangle rolls, or some salt grilled triggerfish, etc. Different recipes that take secondary ingredients you can find while diving, like salt or black vinegar or soy sauce, and then turn them into some tasty, tasty dishes. For now, I'm happy with this, so let's go ahead and open Bancho Sushi. Now, when you get far enough in the game, you actually do have a lot of staff helping you. You start off with just you and Bancho working the entire restaurant. He runs the kitchen, you serve everybody. Eventually, you can hire some people, though, and they can take a lot of the pressure off of you. Hey, look, a small minigame. I need to pour some green tea, just the right amount. Ideally, that's about perfect. Nice, get a small tip. And in the meantime, Bancho and his staff are currently prepping all the dishes. Starting to run lower on wasabi. Let's go ahead and grind some of that up real quick. I'm gonna grab one of these dishes and run it over myself. I bet you're hungry. There we go. All right. Oh gosh, the staff is starting to fall behind. We do not want to keep people waiting for too long, otherwise they are going to leave and we get some negative reviews with our business. And that obviously is no good. Somebody wants some beer. That's fine. I'll go ahead and just pour some out. Want to get the foam out a little bit. There we go. 20% foam is what we're shooting for. That seems pretty good. Nice. Perfect beer. There's some dishes piling up. Let's go ahead and clean these real quick. Since our staff never does that, we're running out of wasabi. No! We're running out of wasabi. We're not going to be able to make any more sushi. There we go. All right. Taken care of. Keep going, Bancho. We're not done yet. And actually, that was almost perfect. We're done for the day. Only 2 spare portions of sushi remaining. Beautiful. Close for the day. All right, let's see what we managed to drag in. More likes for our restaurant. Very good, because social media, yes, is a thing in this game. Didn't make a record in terms of some earnings, but overall, I would say that was pretty good. And because we met every single order, we managed to get 5 stars today, which actually earns us Artisan Flames. These are what you spend if you want to research new recipes. So we move on to the next day and we begin all over again. However, there's other things you need to think about in this game. First off, let's take a look at some of the different contacts and things that we can do. So something you'll learn very early on is that you can get weapons. And there is this guy right here who can research various different weapons for you. For example, let's suppose I want to craft myself a small net gun so I can catch small fish and get higher grade meats because I didn't have to, kill them or anything. So we'll go ahead and craft that using some rope, scrap iron, and some gold, and he'll make me a new gun. Yes, there's cutscenes for this too. I don't know what you're expecting of this guy, alright? He's a little bit of a weeb. Anyway, cool, we've now got another gun, and we can upgrade this thing if we wanted to by spending more materials and stuff, and it has a larger magazine, and it can capture up to 7 fish at the same time. My god! But that's just the weapons. Let's take a look at some other stuff. We can eventually learn how to start upgrading our equipment, spend some of the money we earn at Bancho Sushi, and get a little bit better in other ways. Upgrade my harpoon gun, or our salvage drone, which we only just learned about, and that costs a lot in order to upgrade. We can boost up how much cargo we've got, or how deep we can go, or how much air we've got. Yeah, it just keeps going and going. What about social media? I was talking about that earlier. Let's take a look at Cooksta, where we can go through and upvote all of the various different pictures that are getting posted on our account, trying to drive a little bit more traffic to our business. The more you rank up with Cooksta, the more people come into your restaurant, which means more opportunities to sell more fish, which actually means you need to, get more fish every single day. Gotta keep up with demand, right? What about Eco Watcher? Well, if you want to start gathering up things like, let's say, some starfish or some plants or other things on the seafloor, you can do this. For example, we already cleared out a lot of invasive species. Let's go ahead and clear some of that out, get some research points. What do you get as a reward? Little things, bracelets and stuff. Did I mention you have an inventory in this game? Oh yeah, you have that too. What about Marinka, a form of trading cards? Yes, I'm not kidding, trading cards. And you get a new one every time you discover a new species of fish. By the way, does this guy remind you of anyone? He probably should. Gotta catch them all, right? You can also manage your restaurant from here and take care of all of your staff, discover more about what ingredients you currently have and what you might be missing, and there's more on here that I'm not going to show you right now because I'm already overwhelming you and I can tell. Let's go and visit something that's absolutely a story spoiler for the game. The Sea People. Yep, just when you thought you had a handle on this game, a huge part of the early game is about trying to discover a lost civilization, which it turns out is very much alive and well. Say hello to all the mer people. And there's things to do with these guys as well. I'm trying to earn their trusts, which means I'm running various different errands for these guys. So if you pop over here into Mima's restaurant, she has something she needs me to do. Namely, she's missing an ingredient from the depths. Oh, okay, tube coral. Never gathered that before, okay. So now I'm picking up quests within quests just to earn these guys' trust. And even more than that, there's more to do, like legit. You can go race seahorses, for example. Did you know that was an option? Wait, am I being introduced to yet another thing I've never done before? Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure I am. Are they adding in a minigame card game? Yes, they are. Okay, we're doing card matching. Why not? I can place bets. Oh, good. Yes, sure. Ah, crud, it's a competition. No, that's fine. I'm pretty good at these sort of memory games. All right, apparently not good enough. I got unlucky and revealed the wrong things for him, so he's gonna win. Ah, no. All right, so that used up all of my morning, unfortunately, but I now know where I need to go, namely the depths, to do a bunch of stuff there. But there's more to go still. I kind of have a special VIP arriving soon, and he wants a very special type of rice. You might say, how the heck am I supposed to find rice in the ocean? Answer, you don't. Did I mention they added farming at some point in the game? This is a relatively new thing that I wasn't expecting, but oh yeah, sure. No, why not? Yeah, we got our own rice paddies. Yep, totally fine. Looks like everything's still growing pretty nicely, so I don't think there's much that I need to maintain over here, so okay. And it's not just farming literally things in the soil, by the way. You can also farm some fish. Because, yeah, why not? Obviously, as you start catching fish, you might discover some eggs and think, oh, cool. I'd like to maybe, send some of this to the tank and let it grow, and then I can just send it to the sushi bar anytime I want. How the heck I'm able to grow these fish alongside the sharks and stuff that I've caught? I don't know, but apparently I can. Here's the thing that scares me, though. I've been playing this game for a while, and I've only got access to 2 tanks. How much deeper can I go? The answer is probably a lot. Let's go ahead and dive down to the depths. Now, you might be wondering, can you actually die in a game like this? Are there any major stakes? And the answer is no. I mean, what you can do is, every time you take damage, you lose your oxygen, and if you lose oxygen before you can get to the surface, well, then Cobra can rescue you, but you can only take 1 item back with you. So you end up basically just wasting time. That's it. Anyway, let's go ahead and move into the depths. This is the darkest place I have found so far. By the way, eventually you can start catching some of these small creatures you find, like these nautilus and stuff. Yeah, that's another thing they added in unexpectedly into the game. Now I can catch shrimp and seahorses and stuff like that. Down here, the rules have changed slightly. We need things like, let's say, UV lights in order to shine on these little guys and get them to retract. Yeah, it's scary down here. Oh, and here's a good example of why it's scary down here. You ever seen a mega-mouth shark? There's one right there. I'll just go ahead and get its attention, but it's gonna do that. That's what we don't like. Excuse me, thank you. Okay, not that I'm really feeling worried about it, to be honest. I've got some pretty good guns, but there we go. There are these giant crabs down here, too. Kind of wonder, what happens if I, try to drop a rock on them? Is that a thing I can do? Hang on, and... Yep, that's a thing I can do. Well, I'm pretty darn full at this point. I don't think I can carry anything else, so we're gonna go ahead and use this escape pod and tell Cobra, hey, rather than make me come all the way to the surface, you wanna just go ahead and send something down here? Thank you. Woof, that was actually quite the haul. We got a ton of very high value sushi. Love it. Now, as much as I would love to actually go to Bancho Sushi and make some money, you actually can also dive at night. It uses up 1/3 of your potential sales time, but there's some things you can only find at night. For example, moray eels. You won't see them come out willingly, except for at nighttime. So if you want to serve some of these guys up, this is your only opportunity. And unsurprisingly, they have a lot of health, but we can reel that sucker in. Thank you. Now, the reason I've come down here is to look for a giant manta ray, which only appears at night. Not to eat. I'm not going to do that, I promise. But I do want to, find one. Why? Well, because I may have been brought on as a freelance ocean photographer. Oh, there's one. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so I've got to get slowly closer without disturbing the ray or the worms that it's trying to eat. There we go. Let's wait till it starts coming in for another pass. I imagine an action shot would be nice. There we go, and focus. Got it. Beautiful shot. It's just one of many little mini games that were added in at some point. Is it absolutely crucial you do this? No, but it's just more stuff to do. And that's kind of what I'm talking about with Dave the Diver. Every time you turn around, there's something new to do. Well, I feel like that was probably enough for this particular haul, so let's head back up and see if we can still snag a little bit of business before Bancho Sushi closes for the day. Since we've only got about 4 or 5 hours open, I don't expect to make nearly as much money today, but we can at least sell some big ticket items, shark and stuff. People always like buying shark. Actually, you know what? We still made plenty of money. Okay, what was I even worried about? That was great. Oh, we got a VIP visiting as of today. All right. But you know what? Good news. We should have some rice available. So let's hop in over here and harvest this special rice that we are growing just for this one particular customer. And we'll just have to let the nutritional value of the soil increase before we continue. So that's all right. Let's also head back over to the Sushi shop over here, where we can see our staff is hard at work getting everything properly cleaned up. Always come by and give the cat something to eat. Hello, Momo, we love you. And Bancho, I need you to actually prepare a special kind of porridge just for the sea people. Here we go. Oh, he attacks it with such enthusiasm. I love how Dave just watches in awe. Anyway, now that I've completed at least a couple more quests for the sea people, their leader, Tenzin, kind of loves me now. Look at those big moony eyes. So if he trusts me, well, maybe we can actually do some fun stuff with the sea people now. Oh gosh, okay, there actually is a whole new depth I have to worry about. There's apparently a glacial area below the village. Wait, really? I'm going even deeper? Oh, great. I was gonna go to Bancho Sushi to deal with a VIP, but apparently there's a super rare boss that appears only in a stormy night, so now I have to go diving at night here. Oh, good lord. Oh, yep, sure enough, that does look like a mystical vortex. Oh no, a dangerous creature. You know what this means? Boss battle! Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a giant freaking hermit crab. Oh no! It's the truck hermit crab! Well, crap. A gun probably isn't gonna do me a whole lot of good here. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Do I need to find a way to break the truck on its back? What, you thought that just because we were playing some nice chill game about fishing, that I'm not gonna have to deal with giant boss battles? Oh, silly child. Woo! Okay, that did something. Just gotta keep dodging whatever debris it tries to throw my way. Drop more of these like bombs. There we go. All right, come on. Sooner or later, that truck's gonna break. Whoop, I think it might have done something. All right, yes. Good. No more shell for you. Flee from me! Flee in terror! Oh, it even left behind one of its little pincers. Beautiful. This will be delicious. Anyway, with that out of the way, we still have a few hours left in the night, so let's go take care of our VIP, Michael Bain. And Bancho's got something special prepared for him. Honestly, it looks like kind of an amazing array of sushi. Holy crud. Let's give that a go. Wow, okay. There are a few points in this game where I'm like, oh, that kind of reminds me of Food Wars. Yeah, okay. Every once in a while, things like that are gonna happen. You're gonna have some special guests who come by with various picky demands. If you can meet them, it's worth an absolute ton. There we go, another pretty decently successful night for us. Not nearly as good as before, but oh well, we'll work with it. And enough to rank up more in Cooksta to a platinum rank. Oh, that's gonna bring in all the good guests. Wait, what is happening here? Hold on. Okay, Mr. Gunman? I love that he has a body pillow. Yep, that seems about right. Are you okay, Mr. Gunmaster Man? What the crud is happening? Wait, no. What is happening? Hold on. Wait, what even is this? What the ever-living crap? Whoa, seriously, what the actual... What is happening? Holy crud! Do you see what I mean about this game? Just throws you a wild curveball all the time and you have no idea what to expect? Seriously! Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. Thank you guys. And also a new mobile game just got unlocked. Leah's Run... What the crud? This game is just too much. Holy crud, I cannot believe it. I feel like I'm only scratching the surface still. Like maybe I've gotten through a third of the content in the game. It still feels like there's a lot more that they're going to throw at me. I couldn't imagine what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. Now I'm looking forward to it. Dave the Diver, everybody. An absolutely unusual, unique, and amazing gaming experience. I highly recommend just about anybody check it out. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found this video entertaining in some way. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.